Yo, 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 yo. How you doing, everybody? What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good? Where are y'all from? Y'all let me know something. Where y'all from today? For all the new people, what's good? For all the old people, what's up? It's Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday. Yes, yes, yes. We are here for it. What is good? Shout out to everybody who's at work. Shout out to everybody who's at home creating. Shout out to everybody who has a day off. If you got a day off, say what's up. Give me some fire emojis if you got a day off. What's good? All right, Just Scooters, Houdini Beats, Big East, Corin Lucky, Supreme got the heat, Unanimous Music Group, Kevin McDonald, JJ Run It Back. Yes, got Montreal in here. NYC to Atlanta, Memphis, you already know. Hood Dreams Music, Emily M, Roland Abel, Kevin McDonald, okay, Youngstown to the DMV. What's good? All my people that are from other countries, represent your country, let everybody know where you're at. What's good, Astronaut? 8081, A Magnificent, what's good? Marksman, 901, that's how we say it. Mark X-Men. Musa Kaba, Detroit. Gump, we got the Gump in the building. Here we go. The man with many styles, super producer TC the Don. What's good? Alabama in the house. I was just in Alabama, just in Tuscaloosa and Birmingham yesterday. You know what I'm saying? My second home, basically. You know what I'm saying? Cutler Morris, Danger Zone. Jason Holden. Enrique, what's good, my man? I always wanted a name like Enrique. Enrique Bolo. It's got a little ring to it. Nova Scotia, there we go. Man, I need to go to Nova Scotia, man. I always said as a kid I wanted to go there. Is it cool up there? Cutler, let me know, man. Is it cool? I might need to go up there. There's a lot of producers up there, because if I do, man, I want to meet up with some guys. I think I might start doing a little traveling, too. Augusta, Georgia. Yes. Yes. Okay, I got it right. Okay, Marksman, 901. Okay, cool. Yo, VA in the building. Suffolk, Virginia. Columbus, Ohio. I love Columbus. Love Columbus. A little dangerous there, but I love Columbus. St. Francis Beach, currently stationed in Germany. Sending props. Yeah, my older brother was out there in Germany for years, man. Y'all stay safe out there, man. And shout out to you out there. You know what I'm saying? Being a protector and, you know, being able to be in service, man, for our country, man. That's a big thing. All right. Oh, for real? Yeah. Okay. Cowboy Trail? Yeah. If it's some producers up there, like if y'all want me to travel somewhere, you want to do like a producer meetup or something like that, I think I'm down for that now. I think I got enough people that know me to where I could travel places. We could probably get about, 5 or 10 different producers, kind of get a studio or something somewhere, and I could just travel and meet up with you guys. How about that? Greetings from the UK, London. Yes, I need to get back there too, man. I had a great time in London, but I did all the London touristy stuff. I went down there by, I did the big Ferris wheel, and, I went by the, I went by the whole government buildings and the castle and all that stuff. I want to do some nightlife in London. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to do that. Fort Worth. Come on. Come on. Savannah. Oh, I know about Savannah. Yeah. Seaport City. I know about Savannah. Been out there a few times. I used to be over there in Hinesville, though. Over at the base. Yeah. I know about that. Long time ago. Long time ago. Chi-Town in the building, man. Love Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? I was on the south side. Would seem like everybody's on the south side, but I was off of Frisco. 99th and Frisco over there, not too far for Halstead. Fayetteville, North Carolina. I was in Fayetteville a few years ago for a big basketball tournament up there. My daughter used to play basketball, so I was up in Fayetteville. Had a great time. Stayed at like the new hotel in Fayetteville, and we actually ate. I'm gonna tell you something. Fayetteville has one of the best seafood restaurants I've ever been to. I'm telling you, I don't know if the place is still open, but it's a seafood restaurant. It looked like it was another restaurant first, but it got converted to a seafood restaurant. One of the best seafood restaurants I ever ate in Fayetteville, and they were cheap. I don't know if you know which one they are, but I cannot remember. It's off like a main strip in Fayetteville. Dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to find out what it is. All I know is it had neon lights outside the building. It was dope. Warner Robins, yes. Warner Robins, one of my good friends, Marley Blue, is from Warner Robins, man. Warner Robins, Georgia, yes. Where the Buc-ee's is now. Love the Buc-ee's. You know what I'm saying? NC on deck. All right, we got a few people in here, man. We're going to talk today. Y'all seen the title, right? Y'all see what's going on today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the title. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the title. Y'all see what's going on. I feel good today, man. I feel real good. Hey, man, St. Francis Beats, man, just, do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just do when you can. All right, AMG Money, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, like y'all see what's going on with the title. And I've talked about this on a video before. Y'all can actually go see the video I made, but I think it's more effective when I can kind of talk to you guys like this. And, and to get like, instead of like a chopped up video perspective of it, it's something that's a little bit, doper. In a sense, it's something to where you guys can kind of interact a little bit more with me. And, it's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? So this is for all you old guys, which a lot of you old people watch me. I'm not really here for the young guys. The young guys watch everybody else, but it's just a few of you young guys on here. If you're under the age of 35, I consider you young. Because for real, like when I was 35, I was still young right now. Like when I get around people who are like 60, I still feel young as hell, like for real. You know what I'm saying? I still feel very young. So, everybody who's like 35 or older, like, you know what I'm saying? You're getting up there. It's time for you to start watching your sugar levels. Time for you to start watching your salt intake. Start walking more. I wouldn't say, walking or running. It's time for you to start doing some things. But you're a young unk right now. You're not full unk status at 35. You're a young unk. So St. Francis Beats, you're still young right now. Still got a few more years to go. You know what I'm saying? Now, you get around 35, right now, instead of doing all these new dances, just stick to the electric slide. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the line dances because you will feel it. You will feel it in the morning. Yes, you will. And you need to work out more. A lot of you guys need to work out more. I've been working out a lot. Y'all see I've been shrinking. This shirt is getting small on me. Y'all can watch the videos, the producer videos and stuff like that. I've been shrinking back down again because I actually gained 15 pounds and I had to lose it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Hey, Armand, listen, bro. At 28 years old, I think I was here in Atlanta by the end. Yeah, I think I moved here when I was 27. But I was 28 and I thought I had life figured out, man. But it is what it is. 35 to new 25, I can't really say that, bro. But it's all good. 35 is new 25 because everybody's looking good, man. Everybody's looking real good. What I can say is age is really nothing but a number because I can actually run further, jump higher, play longer with my kids and stuff like that now at the age of 42 than I did even when I was 37 because I was very much out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Very much out of shape. So, yeah, I'm going to get to that AMG money. I actually talked about it in my last video. So I'm just trying to let you guys know around 35, that's when us guys kind of mature a little bit more and we kind of get a better grip on life. Most of us. There's some that never get it. I know some of my guys is close to 46, 47 years old and still ain't got a grip on life, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, there's 92 people on here watching and we only have 35 likes. So everybody that's on here, y'all go ahead and get these likes up. And I'm challenging everybody on here too to share my videos. All of my videos that's on my page or the videos you like, please go ahead and share them, because it really helps me out. It really keeps me going, and it really keeps me motivated, because I really, to be honest with you guys, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm too good for anything, but I really don't have to do the YouTube stuff because my money doesn't come from YouTube like that, but the money is good. But I do it because I want to try to teach you guys and help you guys out, and I want to try to do as much as I can. So let's get these likes up on here so it can spread to more people, so we can make it up on the big page and everybody can be happy. And, and come in and watch. And also, if you guys know, I do, the live beat reviews, which I have one coming this Wednesday, and I hope to see all of you guys there. It's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zones. That means New York time. A lot of you guys like, I didn't get to see the live. You said it was at 8:30. No, not 8:30 California time. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 8:30 p.m. here, 5:30 p.m. in California, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, Mountain Time, and 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay? And then all the other stuff out the country, I can't tell you. I know a lot of places like 6 hours or 5 hours ahead. I think London is like 5 hours ahead. So if it's 8:30 p.m. here, it's like 2:30 a.m., which I want to try to switch that up pretty soon, because I want to get some of my foreigners to be able to be involved with the beat review. So y'all guys from like anybody from the UK, Europe, Africa, the UAE, stuff like that, y'all let me know so I can make a dedicated time, because I want to get you guys in as well. I want to get as many people in as well, so we can go ahead and have a great time. So y'all go ahead and hit that like for me, please. And if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. I like good engagement. I don't want everything to be perfect, because life is not perfect. All right, life is not perfect at all. And at the end of the day, there's some people that might like my stuff, some people that might not. Some people like my beats, some people don't, but that's just how this thing works. That's just how life works. And you cannot have thin skin when it comes to stuff like that. So if you don't like it, be honest with yourself and just hit the thumbs down button. I really don't care. Like, I know I say it in my videos, but I really do not care. I don't care, because that's your opinion. And I think everybody in this world should have an opinion. You should, without somebody jumping down your neck because you have an opinion about something. I think that's crazy. All right. Another thing too is, if you guys want to donate, I don't care if it's $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, please. I can get all the help I can get, because I really don't record that much no more. I really have my studio just for my guys, and I do most of the producer spotlight videos there. So I'm not really making too much more than for my publishing or just like for my production and stuff like that. But if you guys want to donate to live, please, it will help. I don't care if you give $100 or if you give 99 cents. I really do not care. But it really helps, and it keeps me motivated to see that little thing light up and somebody's donated, because it lets me know that I'm doing a pretty decent job at what I'm doing. Okay? Okay. So we're going to talk about this today. And Bronx River, the birthplace. I have been out there to Bronx River. I was actually out there a few years ago. I was actually out there. I went to Bronx River, and I was actually at the court. I was over in Harlem. I went to Bronx River, and I went to Harlem that day because we had to give out. We did a big thing. We gave out Reeboks. We gave out like 1,000 pair of Reeboks out there. It was me, and it was dang. He has his own show on Shade 4-5. And he's a staple in hip hop. Used to have the dreads back in the day on MTV. Oh my God, what's my guy's name? He actually gave me his number. Y'all know who he is. Y'all know who he is, right? Jeez Louise. He has a freestyle on his show, all that. Y'all, come on, y'all help me. Oh my goodness. I'm really getting old now. I'm really getting old. I just had an old guy moment right now. Yeah, he used to have dreads back in the day on MTV, and he has his freestyle stuff, Shade 4-5. Sway, thank you. Thank goodness. Thank you. Thank you, Brian Franklin. Thank you. Yeah, Sway. So we actually did Sway in the morning. Shout out to all the people over at Reebok. They got us over to Sway in the Morning, and I'm actually on that show. It was Silento. We were traveling, and he was on Sway in the Morning. It's a funny episode with him on there. This is when he was just a kid, and he was just having a good time before stuff kind of went left. But I was actually on there, so I actually spoke on there. You can see me on there, and I was huge back then. I was like close to 300 pounds, man. I was pretty huge, and I had dreads then too. So you can actually look up Silento and Sway in the Morning, and you'll see me on there. And then we left there, and we actually gave out sneakers to the kids. Everybody got free Reeboks. It was dope, and we was at the Rucker, and we had a great time. It's a little mad up there, man. New York, y'all are a little, y'all, man. I love the Southern hospitality down here. Even though it's wild down here, but boy, it's a madhouse up there. But we had a great time, man. Shout out to Sway for that. And he actually was the one who kind of let me know about cutting off my dreads and stuff to do when I cut off my dreads and certain things to do with that, man. He's a really cool guy to do that. So yeah, it was great time. Thank you, George. Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you for the dope donation, $9.99. Thank you so much. Anybody else want to donate? Anybody else? But yeah, I come to New York a lot. I'm mostly in Manhattan and I'm mostly in Brooklyn. But I come to New York a lot, and you know, it's always good vibes there. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna ask that question. Like, if y'all guys got any other questions for me, yeah, send me a little donation to the question. I asked the question right then and there. But Tab wanted to know, do you think it's good to learn engineering as a young producer? Yes, it's definitely good to know engineering as a young producer. Definitely. I started off as an engineer, and then I started making beats from there. Love from Egypt, yeah. Shihab, yes. I actually met some kids from Egypt the other day when I was in Cancun. Great kids, man. I'm actually going to Egypt in a couple of months, man, so I can't wait to go to see the pyramids and everything. And yeah, that's going to be great. Yeah, but definitely. Thank you, Big East. Appreciate that so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. $10 from Big East. I appreciate that. But yes, engineering is very vital. If you're young, I'm telling you right now, for all of you younger guys, before I get to start what I'm saying, for all of you younger guys, it is a great thing to go ahead and get started in engineering. It will help out a lot. And what I mean by is, don't just go to a school. Go to a school, get you a little setup, get your homeboys over and record and get better recording your people too, for free. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? One of my good friends, he just passed. We went to his memorial yesterday. We was recording my room in college, and then I had my apartment. I used to record people every day. Of course, after I got done with my schoolwork and everything, I used to record and get as much stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Sauce. Who is this? Sauce Money? I can't see it. It's not pulling up all the way. Is that it? That you, man? Yeah, Sauce Money. Appreciate it. But yeah, I used to record a lot because when you're young, you have that energy to just record and just learn new stuff. You can process stuff so much faster because there's not a lot of stuff going on. Especially if you're like not really paying that many bills and you don't have too much in life. It's a great thing because you will really develop your ear faster. And when you're working with these artists, sometimes you can lock in with these artists a lot better if you know how to engineer. If you know how to make the beats and engineer, that means that they don't have to pay nobody else to do the extra stuff. You can lock in with them and y'all can really develop a sound and you can know what you're trying to do. So yes, engineering is a great thing, especially for a lot of you young guys. Yes, learn how to engineer. And you can go to school. Darrell Davis, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Darrell. You can go to school. Venom Ace, appreciate it, man. I'm coming to South Africa too. I'm coming very soon. But at the end of the day, D Davis, man, thank you, D Davis, appreciate you. But like I was saying before, at the end of the day, learn engineering. Everybody, if you're a producer, learn how to engineer. I don't care what program you use. I started off on a very cheap program back in the day, and then I moved up to Cool Edit Pro, and then from there I went to Cubase, then Nuendo, and then from Nuendo I went to Pro Tools. Okay, and I wish I never left Cubase, for real. Cubase was way more advanced than Pro Tools back in the day, way more advanced. But yeah, let's get back to what I was talking about today, and that's the title, and that is why, you know, like, don't let age define you as a producer, an engineer, a rapper, a singer, or whatever. Okay? Don't let your age define you that. Okay? Don't let your age stop you from that. And like I see a lot of people on here, some people are 50, 51, 52, some people 62. I seen on here 60. Like, you know, I pretty much got a decent start. I started doing music when I was 20, and I didn't start recording until I was like 21. And I started all this while I was in school. I didn't go to school to be an engineer or nothing like that. I went to school to actually take sociology, and they dropped my major at my school at the time. And I ended up taking business marketing. And at that time, I sat here, and anytime I could do music, anytime I could save up money for it, I did it. And I got started, and I started recording my homeboys, of course, at first. And then from there, it really helped me out because there were so many people going to school for it, but you're like in a contained place. And by me recording my homeboys at such an early age, I knew how to deal with distractions while recording. So I could record people, and then I could deal with all the distractions. I could hear 5 different conversations going on at one time. I knew how to control the room. I knew how to talk to people because I had those years of experience, and I still can do that now. I can have anybody in my studio right now, and I can still command the room because I've been through every possible situation there is. Okay? And, well, you know, I haven't had nobody pull out no guns and do no crazy stuff like that, but I've been through situations where it could have been like that, but I know how to tame certain things. And with me having that knowledge, thank you, POEX Radio, thank you. But at the end of the day, that's how I kind of started. But then I got a huge break when I turned 27. I actually made the track when I was 26, but a huge break when I turned 27. I did a track with Two Pistols and T-Pain, and that song ended up going double platinum. Justice League ended up signing them. I ended up doing the original version of it, which he's talking about re-releasing that. I don't know yet. And that was my first introduction to the music. I was putting stuff out. Like I had a guy that some of y'all might know, his name is Tom G in Tampa. His name is the Challenge God. He's all on Instagram. He does all these great freestyles and stuff that people stuff. And I started with him in college. And he was my first album I actually put together with a solo artist. And I used to put out all these cats who was going to school with me. I would put their music out and we would sell them. So I was selling music long before a lot of this stuff. So I had a lot of momentum leading up to where I was at. I've always been a person who got people on and pushed them out to the masses. From there, I ended up getting the big placement with Two Pistols, which me and him was still very cool and homeboys, and you know, the song took off. And even though I didn't necessarily get the credit I was supposed to get on it, it still helped me out because people were buying beats from me left to right. I was getting it played everywhere. And even when he signed a deal with Justice League and Universal, it helped me out because, you know, it carried my production to where I made enough money to move to Atlanta. And I got here at 27. And that's when my music journey began, at 27. Being for real, 27 and a half, as kids would say. I was able to rent a house here. I had money to rent a house. I had money saved up in the bank. So I had enough money to last for about 3 years. If I spent it wisely, like spend no more than $40,000 a year, I was straight. And I did. You know what I'm saying? I moved my family up here. Everything was good. Yeah, you know what? She Got It. Yeah, still one of my favorite songs. I might do a beat breakdown on that. I actually made it on my old 2500 I still got, my MPC. But yeah, that's when everything started. So I know a lot of you guys will look at it and say like, man, these guys are starting at like 14, 12, 15. You see some kids on here 8 years old, all this stuff like that. But that does not mean that you're out the loop. Because I did that record. Then the following year, I found some writers. They actually started paying for studio time for me, with me. And they ended up being dope. We ended up started working with them, and we introduced them to another one of our colleagues, they end up signing the deal, and then like later on that year, they end up writing on Jamie Foxx's record, Blame It on Alcohol, which I got a Grammy plaque for that. Didn't make any money off of it. Didn't make not one single dime off of it. The guys kind of, did their thing, and that's what they want to do, so it's all good. Kind of left us out of the loop, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I look at it as a learning moment, and I have nothing against them at all. They're still great guys, and I still have great memories. And, that kind of helped me out again because I was associated with it, and I actually got a Grammy plaque hanging up, so it looks good in the studio. Well, here at the house, I don't even have no plaques in my studio. But at the end of the day, like, I didn't get my biggest hit until I was 34 years old. Now, I did stuff with Two Pistol Joel Ortiz. I've done stuff with a lot of people. Man, I did stuff with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Dobie. I've done stuff with, it's actually too many to name. I've done stuff with just about a lot of the heavy hitters in hip hop, you know what I'm saying, during that time. Or either I engineered for them or whatever. And it was a great time, you know what I'm saying? And if you look back to some of the stuff I did, I'm not really a volume type of guy. I've always just been associated with pretty big records. But I didn't really get my biggest break till I was 34. Actually, when I was 33, when I was working with Dobie, that was a huge accomplishment for me to just be on that, because I was really just supposed to engineer that. I was supposed to engineer just a session for him and Tip, and I ended up playing some beats, and C-Note ended up coming over that night, and he ended up playing some crazy beats. And then I met Manny Fresh that night, and then I ended up doing doing trap music with Dobie the same night. I met all them, and then me and him just kept working, and I got so many records with him. It's crazy. But that kind of got me to another point, throughout the southern region and just throughout everywhere. Like, it got me to the point to whereas when I actually got on with Silento, thank you, Anand. Anand, thank you. When I got on with Silento, I actually went to the Sirius Satellite Radio, and actually the guy who actually works for the president knew who I was. So, but yeah, going fast forward, and my biggest break was C-Note is very much underrated. He is crazy. If y'all hear some of the stuff C-Note got right now, I might go to his house right now and just, while he playing some beats, I might just turn on my phone live so y'all can just hear stuff. That's my boy. But he's got some stuff that is crazy right now, and some sounds that are crazy. But like I was saying before, I didn't get my biggest break till I was 34 years old, and I produced Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay Nay with Silento. Okay, everybody knows this. Everybody, y'all all know this. But I was 34. And I had just had my twins a couple months prior to that, and I was really going through it because I had money, but it wasn't much that I was accustomed to, especially for taking care of twins. But then from that point, I kind of learned that it helped me out so much better that way, because I had went through so many other experiences that when that experience came, I was pretty much ready for it. And that's why I say right now, you're never too old, because I think when you get older, I think you understand how life kind of works better, and you don't do frivolous things with your money, and you don't do frivolous things with your time. And that's why I say to a lot of you older people, and I say old, I say 35 and up, you old now, bro. Sorry. And ladies, you old. But at the end of the day, you get a better grasp on things, and you treat what you have better when you get older, because you're more golden to the situation now. And I want to bring up a specific topic that a lot of people talk about, and that is rapping at an older age. I don't know where this came from, don't know why this happened, but I don't know who made up this whole thing that you cannot be a rapper at 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, when right now there is a lane for that. You got to understand that people that loved hip hop when they were 16 and 17 are now 42, 43, 44, 50, 60. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lane. It's people who still want to hear classic hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Troy. I know we are seasoned, but we are a bit older. I'm a bit older. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I'm seasoned as too, so I feel you. We are, either way we look at it, we travel around the sun. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you though, we are a little bit more seasoned. But at the end of the day, like, I don't see anything wrong with somebody saying they want to start their rap career at 40, because nobody says it about anybody who wants to do country. Nobody says about anybody who wants to do rock. Nobody says about anybody who do folk. Nobody says it about jazz. Nobody says it about blues. Nobody says it about gospel. Nobody says it about nothing else except for rap. Nobody else. Which is kind of crazy. And everybody says, yes, look at 2 Chainz, because 2 Chainz really hit it big when he was about 35. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think, he did have a deal before that when he was like 27. Okay? So, you know, he had the resources to kind of get to that point. But I'm saying just starting cold turkey. There's nothing wrong with that. And, you know, starting without no resources. I think if you have a passion for something, do it. Look at people like Benny the Butcher. He's older and he's dope. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing stopping you from do that. It's nothing stopping you from being 42 years old and recording 19-year-old rappers. Some people might think it's taboo. Oh, man, that dude is old. He's just whatever. But they don't say it about the mixing engineers. A lot of these mixing engineers are old as hell. And they master and mix a lot of these songs that you hear on the radio. But can't engineer it. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I think that if you're up to date with your swag, I think if you're up to date with the music, I think if you're up to date with yourself, I think that it doesn't matter what age you are. And especially for older rappers, my thing is this. If you're an older rapper and you're trying to rap a certain way, rap it, but don't try to be an older rapper who's really a hip-hop artist, who's somebody whose delivery is hip-hop. Don't try to do a young man's sport. Because there's a lane for whatever you want to do. You don't have to conform to what everybody younger is doing. Because right now, if you listen to some of the older singers, they might have sang songs that were in tune with their age, but now they're singing songs that are in tune with the age they're at right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect to hear Avant sound like these younger guys. You know what I'm saying? I expect Avant to sound older and probably do some songs that I would probably, you know, want Avant to do. Or, you know, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I think you need to stay in your lane where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, Rodney Williams, 62 and teach himself Ableton Live. You know what I'm saying? He's determined to make beats and get placements. And I keep trying to tell everybody. No, hold on, wait, before I get to that point, let me finish that up. I keep trying to tell everybody. These artists, labels, they don't care how old you are. As long as the music sounds good and it's selling, that's all they care about. Okay? That's all they care about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't be an old rapper talking about killing. And another thing is, immersive rap is not old. Rap is actually very young. Rap is probably the youngest out of everything, and it's just now maturing to its age. And now that it's maturing to its age, it has actually taken over everything. There is nothing close to selling than rap right now. Nothing. But we say, oh man, if you're 25 years old, man, you can't rap, you old. Come on, man. I know some guys right now who are 32, 33 years old that sound great. You know what I'm saying? Sound great. Now, I'm not with all the dissing the ops and everything like that. Now, if you 42 years old and you dissing ops, that's not believable to me. But if you're, you know, I just can't get with that. If you 42 years old and you around here talking about my ops, who is your ops? Your ops is at the doctor's office right now. You know what I'm saying? Your ops got, damn near some of them got grandkids. You know, and it's some of them that's really, it's like, you know, I hear the Chi-Town stuff. I see what's going on. Like, I know the whole drill stuff. Like, that's like that. Like, I know what Chi-Town has going on. And Chi-Town has had that going on for years before the drill music. Let's be honest. I've been to Chi-Town at least 5 times, and it's always been bad. And it's getting, it's a little worse because people are moving different places because they tearing down certain things and regentrifying. So like even in Riverdale, outside of Chi-Town, I used to be down there. It was a little, you know, but it's not the same because different people are moving around. They're trying to get the city back. Okay. Yeah, it looks weird. Like Will and the Jada thing and Will and Chris Rock thing. That looks weird to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't necessarily go with that. Like that was weird last night. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. It's enough people talking about that. But you know, let's be real. Like you gotta look at people like Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri is still producing, and he's older. And he's still producing hit records. You got Timbaland, who's older and still has that ear. If you have an ear, it's never gonna die. And like I said before, and like some of y'all have pointed out as well, you know what I'm saying? Look at some of the GOATs in the music business. You know what I'm saying? Look at some of the GOATs who didn't get their start till late. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. It's a lot of people who started late, and now they're great. Quincy Jones. Now, and I'm gonna clear this up real quick because I know it's gonna be somebody coming in here, and y'all hit the like buttons, and make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to my channel if y'all haven't subscribed yet. But we all know Quincy Jones did stuff before Michael Jackson. We all know that. We know this. He did The Wiz. He did other stuff. He did a lot of jazz. He did a lot of orchestra stuff. He did a lot of that stuff. Okay? He's done a multitude of stuff before he met Michael. We're not going to take none of that away. However, when he got involved with Thriller, Thriller will be the pinnacle of what he did. I'm not saying he didn't do anything before, but that was the biggest thing. Kind of like with me. I got my start at this point, but my pinnacle point was when I did Watch Me, and then I did other stuff after that. But his pinnacle point in his career, what he would be known for the most, is Michael Jackson Thriller. Okay? Right? That's the pinnacle point of his career. Okay? MJ was in The Wiz too. Yes, he was. Okay? He played the Scarecrow. Okay? He's done a lot of stuff. Even after Mike, he did a lot of stuff. But we all know Quincy Jones associated with Thriller. You ask 100 people, who do you know Quincy Jones by? They're going to say Thriller. Well, most are going to probably say Thriller. They're not going to say, oh, I remember when he did this or did that. Because he did a lot of stuff for a lot of people. Wrote a lot of records, did a lot of stuff for a lot of people. But we associate him with Thriller. He was 50 back then. And it was a little more accepted because producers were different, like country producers. A lot of country producers are in their 50s and 60s. And it's different from rap producers because country producers, they produce the records. They might not touch an instrument. Like me, I still produce records. I don't touch nothing. But I tell people, hey, this is how I want it to sound. This is what it is. I'm going to put together like Puff. Same way. JD, same way. Timbaland, same way. Premier, same way. All these people, the same way. Yes, Herbie Hancock, all these people, yes. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Oh, appreciate that, C-Real. Yeah, I did have the whole world dancing. Be honest with you guys, when that whole thing was going down, we was touring and everything, the boy was still going to high school. Silento was still going to high school, and we were just having a good time, man. Just having a good time. It's just when all the other detractors and factors started coming in, snake people and stuff like that, and people who were saying that they were this but really wasn't that, and I tried to warn them, like, that's when things started going bad. When I left, everything was good. After that, things started going bad. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, my career still went up, and his went a different route. And you know, that's why I try to tell people, when you're in this game, whoever you start with, try to end with them. Straight up. Whoever you start with, try to end with them. Because there's been some days I had to, you know, talk to him like I was a dad to him. But that's just how things are. You know what I'm saying? That's just how things are. And, you know, it's a crazy situation. But moving on from that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how things are. Like, don't let anybody, don't let any music producers, don't let no record execs, whatever, because I'm going to tell you straight up. If you are 55 years old and you have a song right now that does 3 million views on YouTube in one day, I guarantee you every single record label is going to call you and be like, yo, you are the best thing happening. You're innovative. You're this. We want to sign you. It'll happen because they don't care. Right now, if there was more people going viral at the age of 40, then everybody, they'll be telling these young guys, y'all not old enough to rap. You know what I'm saying? They just go with what's hot right now. Record labels are trends. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I wasn't even worried about signing a record deal. I just get a song hot on TikTok or even on Instagram right now. Like, it's a few of my posts that got millions of plays on it. Millions of views on my posts that, you know, helped out artists and stuff like that. You could do all this stuff on your own right now. You could be a one-man band. You know what I'm saying? One-man band and do all of this and make the same amount of money and do the same things without the hassle. But just some of y'all just want to be famous. Now, if you want to be famous, yeah, it's going, you know, that's just how it is. You got to go through the gatekeepers. But if you want to be able to be, you know, solidified in music and you want to be, you know, taken care of financially, you don't have to be famous. You can be older, seasoned, and make good money by staying in your lane and doing what you love to do. Like me, I make beats that I love to make. If I like somebody's loop, I'll make a beat that I want to hear on that loop, not what everybody else is doing on it. Or if I feel something similar can go on, I do it because I make beats that make me happy. And you have to do music that makes you happy. And if you want to put your music out, put the damn music out and say F you to everybody who doesn't like it, because guess what? For 5 people that don't like it, there's going to be 10 more people that do like it. So don't ever put your music life on the shelf because you feel like, oh, I'm too old. No. Go out like AMG Money. Establish yourself a LLC. Get you a business first. Get you a business. Y'all can do this yourself. You can go to your Secretary of State's office and start your business for less than you can with all these little companies that charge you all this extra stuff. You can start your business, get your stuff incorporated and everything, get your LLCs or whatever, put out your music under your business company, get you a business bank account, have the money collect into that right there, and build from there. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people saying you don't want to be seen. Like, what's up? Panama, holla. Some of y'all want to be seen. Like me, I was in the background. I didn't want to be seen. And I still did good. Like right now, I'm about to produce a project with a very young kid because me and him just have a good, you know what I'm saying, rapport with each other. And we work fast. You know, put together like an EP, a good, quick project, whatever. He's on like 17 years old. Because people know I work good with kids. That's my thing. I work really good with kids because I just understand kids. I know how to talk to them. I know how to get them to do what needs to be done. And it's just a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's how this thing is. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. So you have to understand that there's nothing wrong with starting late. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. And even when you do, you can either be in the background or the foreground and you'll be great. Nothing wrong with it. So I just want to give you guys that. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Because this is music. This is subjective art. And there's a lot of people, it's a lot of guys out here that are older that sound great. And to maybe some young guys, they might not sound that good, but to me, they sound great. It's all subjective. It's all subjective. There's some young guys who sound terrible. It's all subjective. So don't let nobody stop you. Nobody. None. Like right now, if you guys want to be on my beat battle, shameless plug. If you guys want to be on my beat, well, not beat battle, why I call it beat? It's kind of like beat battle. My beat review. If you're 50 years old, if you got dope beats, sign up for it. Sign up every Friday, 1 o'clock. I know I was a little late this time. My bad, y'all. But, you know, showcase your talent. I don't care how old or how young you are. Showcase your talent. If you want to ask me questions, hit me up on Instagram. I'll try to answer it if it makes sense. Don't ask me the same questions I've already talked about on here, but, you know, it is what it is. But the thing about it is just, yes, y'all are saying it right now. The love for it is the key. You have to love it. People would know when you're not taking your craft seriously and they will not follow you with that. People will know. They'll know if you're doing, that's why you see so many people in and out. They'll ride with it for a while, but if you don't love that craft, they're not going to take it seriously. Why do you think some of these guys who are older are still doing huge festivals right now? Because they love it. Why, when you go across anywhere in America and there's any mural of DMX, nobody touches it? I haven't seen one, and I hope it doesn't happen. I haven't seen one DMX mural ever destroyed because they knew he had the love for it and he was a people's champ even at his older age. Okay? So I want to just encourage you guys. Doesn't matter what anybody says. If you want to start today, start today. But do it because you love to do it and do what you love to do rather than what everybody else is doing. I'm going to continue to do what I do because when I do the stuff I love to do, that's when I become the most successful. Not what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean like right now, if I'm older, I want to start making beats, I got to get FL Studio. Because to be truthfully honest, I was on FL for a long time. But all of my major placements came from me making beats on Logic. So I still use Logic. I got other stuff like Studio One. I got, you know, the MP and everything like that. But most of my major placements come on Logic. And I can't thank Logic enough for putting me in that position. Can't thank Apple enough for putting me in that position. So I'm very, very, very much a Logic producer still to this day because I love using it. Even though sometimes I get pissed off I had sound sometimes, but I love using it. You know what I'm saying? And I made majority of my singles were made on Logic. The only other one, big single that I made was She Got It. I made that on my 2500. I made other songs on this setup right here, but the majority is I made it on Logic. So I still use Logic to this day. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just want to encourage you guys. I'm not going to keep you on here long. I appreciate everybody that has donated. I think I've given some good advice. I think I should have got a few more donations, but it's cool. It's okay. It's okay. But I want to let you guys know that I'm here for you. For all of you more seasoned guys, not old guys, more seasoned guys, do your thing. For all you younger people that are on here, don't let a 19-year-old make your 23-year-old self feel like you're old because you're very young in the grand scheme of things. Trust me. If you're starting to rap at 23, you're good. If you want to rap at 25, you're good. If you want to rap at 30, you're good. Jay-Z didn't start till late. 2 Chainz didn't start till late. Rick Ross didn't start till late. Jeezy didn't start till late. If you put in the grand scheme of things, because right now they make it seem like you got to be 17 years old or 16 years old to get started. No. Doesn't matter. If all you women out here, you don't have to be young and talking about this, that, and coochie and this and that, whatever. You can do whatever you want to do and still be successful. If you want to start at 35 years old, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Israel Grace. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you. Like, you can do it. You guys can do it. And don't let nobody out here stop you. If you're 40 years old and you want to pick up a guitar and start playing for these young guys or whatever, do it. which I am looking for some guys who play guitar riffs. I need some loops. So if y'all got them, send it over to me. You know, email is in the description. You know what I'm saying? So doesn't matter if you want to be in the spotlight or not. You can do it. You can do it. And you can always either be in the front or the back. No homo. Yeah, pause. You know what I'm saying? But you can be in, you know, you can put yourself out there, or you could just be in the background. Okay? You know, Conway started late. A lot of people started late. You know, whole Griselda, they're older. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Kanye's still rapping in his 40s, even though it's, you know, it's Kanye stuff. But I'm kind of, you know, I wish it would kind of go back to what it was. Kanye was one of my favorites, like, for real. But at the end of the day, I want to tell you guys, anybody can be great at any age. Gangnam Style. Look what happened with him. That man's like 80 when he came out. I'm just playing. But it doesn't matter. That's why I keep trying to tell people, it does not matter. If the people like it, the record company's going to like it, the radio's going to like it, the PR is going to like it, everybody's going to like it, everybody's going to be in your face, and they're going to say, oh my God, you're a trendsetter. And then it's going to be more people doing it. Next time they're going to be signing a whole bunch of 45-year-old people because it's the thing to do. Trust me. They go by waves. It doesn't matter. You can start it. You can start. Like some people say, you can be the president one day. You can be the person that can change the whole landscape of music. It's somebody out there that's going to change it. They say it's a young man's game. It's not. I used to say that stuff a lot. No, it's not. Because there's a lot of old guys writing a lot of these lyrics for these young guys, coming with hooks and everything else. I've seen it happen. So don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. If you want to be a writer for some of these guys, be writers for them. If you feel like you don't want to be on the stage, you can do that, be writers for these people. If you want to be a producer, you could do that. It doesn't matter. Nobody has to even see you. You could be 60 years old right now, make some dope beats, send them to people, they can get placed. These people don't care about your ID. They don't care what you look like. They only care about what you sound like. How about 48? Yes, any age. You know what I'm saying? Any age. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Any age. You know what I'm saying? Tech Nine, yeah. Tech Nine was 40-something when I met him when we was in Phoenix. Cool guy. You know what I'm saying? And he's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get past that and get past your fears, because a lot of y'all are just scared, to be honest. Get past your fears. You ain't got to tell nobody how old you are. Just make dope music. You ain't got to tell nobody, just make dope beats. You ain't got to tell nobody how you are. Just make dope recordings, mix stuff like that. People go off vibes, man. They don't care how old you are. There's some people that's older than me look younger than me and act younger than me. Like, it doesn't matter, especially a lot of you guys up top. Y'all guys young forever. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this thing up today. I appreciate everybody that came on. I'm about to go ahead and get a workout in. Wait for my girl to get off work. So I think she just called. Lord, she's gonna kill me. But yeah. So y'all go ahead, get your vitamins in, eat well, take care of your bodies, all you old guys. Make sure y'all check me out again Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone for the beat review. You know what I'm saying? If you missed last week, I'm going to be back up this Friday at 1 p.m. so you guys can go ahead and get on in there. And I want to see you guys on Wednesday. And make sure all you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button in here so people will know what's going on. And man, I appreciate everybody that's came on here. We had so many playbacks, so many people came on. I appreciate you guys. And man, I'm just saying right now, it's never too late to get started with your dream. So if you feel like it's too late, it's never too late. You only have one life. Be happy and live it, okay? Live your life to the fullest, okay? And get my drum kits. If you don't have it, get my drum kits. They cheap. They're only $9. Get my drum kits, please. If you haven't donated today, go ahead and get my drum kits. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right, so I'll see you guys Wednesday night, 8:30 sharp. I'm going to get through those beats pretty fast, man, so we can get everybody's beats in at a good time and have a great, great, great time. Listen to the beats. I appreciate everybody that's came on, man, and I love all of you guys. And like I always say, like I always say, yeah, get me up to 100,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell a friend. Y'all share my videos. Watch all of my videos. Let's get these numbers up and let people know. But like I always say,